So I have a question. What's the difference between a New Year's resolution and a goal? Also, why do people wait till the end of the year to make a list of New Year's resolution just to start working on it then? And why most of the time doesn't it work? Okay, maybe it was just more than one question. Hi everyone, my name is Denny. Welcome to my channel. Here I talk about different things such as personal development and to achieving my goals for 2021, such as learning a new language, building new habits for this year, while also traveling and learning new things from different cultures. So if that's something you're interested in, please give it a like, subscribe, because it really helps my channel a lot, so thank you. The hell. So for me, the main difference between a New Year's resolution and a goal is the time frame. See, when we're talking about a New Year's resolution, we're talking about something that we're supposed to begin by the end of the year and start working on the next one, right? Till we finish it. That's the whole point of it. But why doesn't it happen like that? Why most people just get started with it and a few weeks afterwards they just decide to drop it, or I don't know. Clearly the fact that you wait till December to start working on something is just not going to work. That's kind of the lamest excuse you can think of when you actually want to do something. If you want something to happen, you have to make it happen, like now. Okay, so back to my example. You need to have very clear the reasons why you're doing this. Why is this important to you? Because you know, you'll lose motivation soon enough and you'll go back to your old self. And this is a really useful exercise for you to do before that happens. Close your eyes and look into your future. 1, 5, 10, 30 years from now, it doesn't matter as long as it suits you for this exercise. Once you've done that, see the life and the path you're following now projected into the future all of these years from now. Where does that lead to? Are you happy then? Do you have any regrets with the decisions and the life you've made for yourself? After this little trip to the future, you might feel like a piece of crap, or anxious, or afraid, or just sad about your life's prospects. But hey, that's fine. I mean, the whole purpose of this exercise is to use it as a wake-up call. Better to feel that way in your exercise in your head before it actually happens. You see, fear is one of the few things that makes us act in the first place. So that's fine, we'll work with that, we'll use it. The first time I did this exercise, I was still in college, and after looking into my future for just a few years ahead, I got so depressed that I knew I had to do something. Back then I was still learning French, but honestly I wasn't advancing as much as I would want to, partly because I didn't have a clear reason why I was studying it in the first place, nor I had any motivation to do it. But I knew that the prospect of having a 9 to 5 office work every day was just not for me. That and a few more depressing stuff, which I won't talk about in this video. So I decided to make a good use of my French and my language skills and move out of the country after I finished my studies. Now, I had no money, nor family, nor anyone who would support me financially or in any other way to do this. Most of the people said I was probably crazy or something. But I already knew what would happen if I followed the same path everyone was telling me I should follow. So, see, that's a very good example of how a depressing and dark prospect of a future can actually help you to achieve your goal. I know I can't really complain now because I'm currently living in Marseille, France, because of the decision I made that day to actually make my dream happen. And of course it wasn't easy. Many times you'll feel like you can't do it, like it's too difficult, too unrealistic, or just not for you. Or maybe you just need to do some mental decluttering first. That's a really good thing to start with. There will always be someone telling you you can't do it. That's kind of a cliche, right? But what you do with your life is your decision. But that's also something you need to remind yourself constantly. You just have to take the first step, and then the second, and the third, and so on and so forth. So for practical purposes, I am personally committed to actually applying all of this cheesy talk into my life for this year 2021 and the next ones. Beginning with some new language learning goals for 2021, fitness goals, traveling, making fun and fulfilling stuff along the way. So stay tuned for on my next videos. I'll be sharing more concrete content related to my progression. So stay tuned for the next one.